So welcome back to Pennsylvania once again, and greetings from the Horseshoe Trail. Time to do another episode. But as I've hinted in some of the previous episodes on the Horseshoe Trail here, we're leaving the woods behind here. We have to cross what's called the Lebanon Valley. We've got to go through some more civilized areas here, which means a bit more road walking and a bit more houses and things like that. But anyway, Horseshoe Trail is always an adventure though. But let's check out the map to see what we got planned for today. Yeah, but in our last episode, we came up through this person's backyard, right? He came up through here. Right here's the post, and it now follows this road up here. And I was kind of curious about this parking, but I believe this is parking for the Horseshoe Trail here. Anyways, we're gonna at least go for it. Yeah, so in that last section we parked here, we went all the way up here, crossed over here, and now we're right here on Drescher Road, it's called. And we're gonna make our way up here to right along 322, the Church of the Nazarene, right there. So quite a bit of road walking. Looks like a little section that's off-road. And I get up here on Crider Road, Schoolhouse Road, to EB Road, and then this section here is not a road, but I think it's like a field, like a farm lane. There might be something interesting right there though, and then we'll head here. So as you can see, we've got a lot more civilization up here. Over here's Hershey, here's Palmyra. We gotta go right up through there and head up this way. So as you can see, some more civilized areas coming up rather than the nice woods you've been in for a while. But the reward, once you cross the Lebanon Valley, the reward is we'll be up in what's called Stony Valley, or the St. Anthony's Wilderness, it's called. It'll be the most remote area of the Horseshoe Trail, so that will be our reward to finish the last number of episodes in the wilderness. Anyway, let's get packed up and get hiking. Yeah, so these road walks are not always the greatest thing in the world, but they do give you still get a view of the Pennsylvania countryside, different areas, and you get a workout too. So I'm still gonna do these road walks because I've been thinking about them. I have a friend, Hiker Dude Dad. He's been in some of my videos before, but he's been working on hiking sections of what's called the Conestoga Trail, which I think I mentioned in a previous video. But there's a lot of road walking on that trail, and he's debating in his mind how to handle that. Because in all honesty, that's one of the things that delayed my starting of the Horseshoe Trail too. I saw there's a lot of road walking, and I wasn't quite sure what I thought of that, but at one point then we just started to do it. And to be honest, it hasn't been that bad. Obviously road walking is not my favorite thing to do, but you know, it's all part of the adventure too. Because I'm thinking about doing the Conestoga Trail sometimes as well. And that goes north to south through Lancaster County. I think it goes across several covered bridges. I think we showed that recently. Conestoga Trail's orange blazed, and I saw several covered bridges I did recently had orange blazes on them. But I'm catching a very strong scent of one of my favorite smells. One of my favorite things to smell this time of year. I think I talked about this on a previous Horseshoe Trail video about a year ago. We were still been over in like Chester County. I think I was doing another road walk too, past people's houses. So that might give you an idea. So I'll give you a chance to comment below if you can think of what that smell is. You really only start smelling it around this time of year. Today's December 5th. I mean, you can smell it before then, but you smell it for a couple months from now on. Reminds me of, anyway, my previous living situation, shall we say, too. Living on the farm. So I'll give you a chance to comment below if you know what that scent is. Yes, I was looking for the spot where the Horseshoe Trail leaves the road here. And right here, there's just several yellow blazes here. There should be like one of those double yellow blazes for the turn, but it's okay, they have several here. So we have one of our brief off-road hikes here. Here are the chickens, rooster crowing. Love those sounds. Oh, what do we have up here? There's horses up here. Oh, this is cool. We'll take this. See, even with a road walk day. Is that a sheep out there too? Hey guys. Oh yeah, there's sheep out here. Several sheep just chilling out here. Cool. And no, the scent I was talking about wasn't manure. Well, there's quite a bit out here. Must toss it over the fence or something. Yep. Let's see where. Okay, still goes up this way. Follow those yellow blazes. All right. Well, I'm going to assume we go up this road right here. It's not really well marked at the spot here. There's a house right there. I don't see any yellow blazes. Doesn't look like anyone lives there either. All right, we'll see what's up here. Well, maybe we'll move in. Oh, I think I see a yellow blaze up there. All right. Yeah, right here are some yellow blazes. And we'll be up to our long road section up here then. This looks like that butterfly bush. So it looks like. So if we were here during the summer, it'd probably been full of flowers and butterflies there. All right, so this is Lawn Road. See the double blazes on the tree, so we're gonna take a left here. I actually came down this road. Came down this way, and because Drescher Road, where we parked, is kind of goes up that way. So we'll head down here for a little bit. I think we then get on Kreider Road, which should just be up the way here a little bit. And just like that, here is Kreider Road. There were some blazes on the tree behind me, double blazes. So we're still not like walking through a highly civilized area yet. I think in our next journey, our next section of the Horseshoe Trail will be more like that. Yes, that car you saw coming towards me in the last clip, because she pulled over. I thought it was going to be another viewer that recognizes me, but she just wanted to let me know that she saw a coyote up here. So I don't know if she was warning me to be careful, or if she saw my camera and thought I might want to take a picture of it. But anyway, I said, cool, thanks. So I'm not sure what she thought of that, but so we'll see. I mean, if it ran across the road and off into the woods or something, we might not see it, but we'll keep our eyes open. I don't think I got a coyote on any of my videos yet. I've seen them in the woods years ago. Heard them a number of times on some camping trips and stuff. But we never got one on camera. So we'll see. Yeah, I was just getting ready to talk about how, even though this is still a road walk, we're headed towards like a more towny area. We're still out in the countryside just yet here. Maybe we'll see a coyote. So maybe around here somewhere she saw that coyote. A lot of fields and stuff, some woods up there. Yeah, and even though this is a road walk, I'm still paying attention to the yellow blazes. I think, as we've seen other times, there are lots of reroutes sometimes, so you want to pay attention though. At any moment, maybe in years past, they might have rerouted a section that's not on the map, so you still want to pay attention to where you're going with the yellow blazes. And check out that little building over there. Maybe we'll move in. Don't have windows, but we can add windows in. Kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, though. I'll tell you, this road hike has been just kind of, we're out in the middle of all these fields, farms and stuff. Looks like it's for sale too. Berkshire Hathaway. Yep. Home services. I'm not sure it's, anyway. Not sure what that is. It's kind of an odd building. Anyway, look at these super faint yellow blaze marks on the pole here. Double blaze. It just means, you know, we're turning up here. Still on, what is this, Kreider Road. I think up the ways here we join up with, what is it, Schoolhouse Road. Yeah. Yeah, up there. I don't know if you can see the mountains up in the distance above the horizon there. That's where we're headed. I mean, not today, but eventually. That way you can see a little bit more. Let me zoom in actually for you, because I have that ability to do so. Yeah, those mountains in the distance. That's where we're headed eventually. Come back this way. There you can see right there. So at some point, like I said, so this is the Lebanon Valley that we're walking across right now. Alright, so here's where we join up with Schoolhouse Road. Is that's a bald eagle. It's got the white head. I know you probably can't tell on camera, but yeah, the tail is white too. That's a bald eagle. Cool. Because I noticed there's some vultures up there flying around. I thought, oh, that's just a vulture, but then you see that's the cool thing with bald eagles, they have that white head and a white tail. Alright, awesome. Yeah, right up here, Schoolhouse Road. Goes this way, so we're gonna head on up here. So the next road we need to look for is Evie Road, I'm pretty sure. Then we have that one like little bit of a longer section that's off-road. But to be honest, as far as road walks go, this hasn't been too bad. We're kind of out in the countryside here. Got a plane flying overhead. See, whenever you want to turn the camera on, there's a plane flying overhead. Anyway, there are some nice places back here. That'd be a nice place to live, tucked away back in there. Anyway, let's continue on Schoolhouse Road. It's been pretty quiet back here. I mean, traffic has been pretty low too. It's not like these aren't busy roads. Yeah, as we come around the turn here, up ahead you can kind of see the Lebanon Valley sprawled out up ahead. There's a lot more houses up that way. I almost feel like I could see the church where we're headed. Way up there. Anyway, but I almost forgot to tell you about the smell that I was smelling earlier. I gotta tell you what that was. So if you guessed wood smoke, whether you put it down in the comment below or just guessed it on your own, you're correct. It's a smell of wood smoke. For some reason, yes, you know, this wood smoke comes from the wood stove inside their house coming out the chimney. You know, I was thinking about that. You know, campfire smoke and wood smoke from a house, I think they smell differently. It's just, I'm not sure why, but yeah, I love that smell. I just love to see it too. Like when I lived on a farm, I had a wood stove. That was the only way I heated my part of the house that I lived in. I liked it, but at the same time, it'd be nice to have options too. Nice to have some other source of heat plus the wood stove. You know, if you're gonna be home for a while, the wood stove is great, but if you're gonna be gone all day, sometimes you come home to a colder house. Even if the fire isn't out, it's kind of died down. But anyway, I think we're coming up here on Evie Road here soon. Maybe one day we'll have a wood stove again in the house. We'll see. Alright, so I thought this would be Evie Road, but it's just Stauffer's Church Road. Head off this way. Things are getting a little bit busier here too. So we still need to continue on up this way up Schoolhouse Road. Still following those yellow blazes. There's one up on the pole up there. Looks like there's a really faint one right here. Up on that tree. Not sure what I just stepped in, but anyway. Yeah, getting a little bit busier now, road traffic wise. But we're getting closer to you know, to town. Well, there's still some beautiful farms out here this way yet. Yeah, so up here is Evie Road. There's a double blaze mark on this pole up here, and I see the sign for it heading down that way. So it was just past Stauffer's Church Road. So this road's been a bit busier, so I think going this way will get a little quieter. Yeah, so definitely less traffic down this road, but you can see getting to more like a housing development here. If we would have stayed on Schoolhouse Road, it would have been going more into this development, but kind of skirting the edge of it, heading back out into the farmland area again. But just up here somewhere, our trail should shoot up off into the fields up here. And we'll have a non-pavement section to walk. But I know in the next section that I hike, we have to walk along Route 322 for almost a mile. That road's busy. If you're local to the area, you know. I think part of it's be right along the road, and part of it is just off the road, paralleling it a little bit. But 322 is a major highway through the area, so that'll be a noisy section. I'm just looking to blaze marks somewhere around here. We scooch off into the fields there, like I said. If I see a yellow blaze way up ahead yet. Like I said, pay attention to those yellow blazes. And I smell wood smoke again. I think it's coming from this beautiful old farmhouse over here. Yeah, I just love that smell. I keep thinking in my mind, why does it smell different than like campfire smoke? There's a different smell to it. Yeah, I can see it coming out the one chimney there. Beautiful old home. Kind of like that color contrast, the yellow with the red brick there. Anyway. Got some, look like donkeys up there. Get around the fence there. There we go. Some donkeys up there. Or burros or something like that. But anyway, I think where we leave the road is right up here. I just checked Google Maps. I have service here, so I could compare it to my own map. So I think just up here we turn. Oh, I see the pole, the wooden pole for the horseshoe trail up there. I was a little bit confused because just back by the farm, it almost looked like there was a double yellow blaze for a turn. But hey, you come to visit us. Huh. You're a curious one. That's cool. Oh, there comes another one coming down to visit. Hey, buddy. Oh, and the other one's coming too. Everybody's curious fellas. I have nothing for you guys to eat though. But thanks for coming to visit me. You look pregnant. No offense, but what a trio of you guys. Alright, well, I gotta get going, guys, so maybe I'll see you on the way back. Alright, I guess I realize I don't actually have anything for them. Yeah, right down here, this tree line, we're gonna head up that way. Looks like there's an old building up there in the woods, too. Yeah, I forgot to mention it at the beginning of the video, but right here, this line in the pavement determines something for us. So this is the end of Lebanon County. As soon as we walk over here, we're going to be in Dauphin County. So here we go. Let's make our way into Dauphin County. Here we go. Yeah, I was going to mention that at the beginning of the video that this is our last hike in Lebanon County as far as the Horseshoe Trail goes. Now we're entering into Dauphin County and we'll finish out in Dauphin County. So we did Chester, Berks, and a little bit of Lebanon County. I mean, the trail technically starts in Montgomery County for just like 100 feet or so, not that long, but yeah. So hello, Dauphin County. And now goodbye pavement. Here's the Horseshoe Trail sign. So we head up this way. There's an old yellow blaze mark on the tree there. Actually, should we on? I guess we'll be on this side. Away we go. Just curious if the trail's actually on that side of the fence or this side, but And speaking of wood smoke, I used to love cutting firewood too and splitting it with an axe. You know, this was seeing stuff like this was always like a sign of like comfort, of warmth. You knew you'd be warm over the winter. Alright, it's nice to be off road again. But even if with the road walk, this was not a bad hike. Oh, there goes a hawk. Oh, yeah, I think he wanted that squirrel. At least we can zoom in on him. Where are you, hawk? Oh, there he goes. Where is he? Where is he up there? Is that him up there? That's how farther I can zoom in. It's probably not showing up too well. It's probably a Cooper's hawk. I feel like I ruined his meal. I think he was watching that squirrel that was there now. Anyway, sorry, buddy. Let's just walk up together, see if he flies off. Well, he probably will fly off. But... yeah, there he goes. That's why that crow is screaming at him. Yeah, but this is a cool area. I think there used to be a home back here. You can see there's a barn up there. But let's just quick take a peek what's going on up here. I don't know, maybe it's just it just looks like a ditch. I thought it might be a basement. Anyway, let's get back to the trail. This is private property, so we need to stay on the trail. Got another plane flying overhead. Yeah, there's that old barn. But there's a yellow blaze up here, so we keep going straight. What in the world? Okay, so there's a double yellow blaze on that tree. There's a single blaze behind it, so where do they want us to go? The double yellow blaze, so it should mean we go this way, but then there's a single blaze behind it, because I don't think we walk through this stuff. Let's see, maybe we gotta go this way. Yeah, so I'm struggling to figure out where the trail goes right here. It doesn't go up that way. The map shows us coming up straight and heading off that way. So this double blaze mark here is wrong. You know, because I always tell you how in the past, you know, one on top of the other, the one on the top means the trail turns, but sometimes they probably go this backwards. Maybe it means it turns that way. It's got thorns on me. And there's another blaze behind it, but then, oh well. I guess we'll head up this way. And we go along the edge of the field up here. It's kind of confusing right here. What's over here? I mean, I guess we go that way? It definitely shows the map. I looked at Google Maps and my map. Definitely shows the trail heading more this way. So anyway, I guess we'll go this way, see what happens. They're in one of these areas where it's not well marked. Anyway. So another correction. I started going down that way, but I checked my Google Maps again. You know, comparing the blue dot that's on Google Maps, your location, comparing it to the trail. That's not the way to go. So back there's the way we came. Right near those trees is where those yellow blazes were. So according to looking at Google Maps and my location, I need to go this way. So that's what we'll do. There's just really no... Actually, is that a yellow blaze on that tree? I think so, but look. Yeah, there's one on that tree, like old, faded, wrinkly looking one, but okay, so this is the way. That was just kind of confusing back there. Not sure why there was a double blaze to begin with back there and all that stuff. Yeah, okay, I see another yellow blaze up here. Just a little bit confusing back there. Back on track. Yeah, so I get the feeling that not too many people hike this section up through here. The blazes are really old, and there's not really like a trail up through here. Just walk along the edge of a field. So anyway, this section could use a little work. If whoever's watching is in charge of this section, just saying. I know a lot of people ask me, why don't you blaze things yourself? Why don't you take some paint with you? They don't actually want you doing that. You have to be part of the organization and all that kind of stuff, you know. They don't just want some random person coming out here and marking the trail, if that makes any sense. So I'm not officially part of the Horseshoe Trail organization, so I don't really have that authority. Plus, like, this is private property and stuff, so I don't really have permission from them either. And I can see Route 322 up ahead, I think. I can hear it. The traffic noise from it. But we're gonna... Not sure where that church is. Anyway. Yeah, so right over here is the church. The trail doesn't take you right to the church. So, here is a very old double blaze mark. So here, we're going to turn this way. And I think the trail kind of takes us out to the road that way. But we can park. You're allowed to park at the church. Let's go this way. Yeah, here's another blaze mark. Here's someone's headphones. That's interesting. Yeah, here's another blaze mark. So we come out here. And now what? Yeah, so just checked Google Maps again. So we go this way. We do like go this way, make a sharp turn, and come along the edge of that field out to the highway. So we'll go ahead and do that. Just seems a little odd because if you're allowed to park at the church, I feel like the trail should just go right to the church there. But anyway, and there's no marks along here anywhere, no blazes, really. Just kind of confusing. Guess you're just supposed to walk along the edge here. Yeah, I mean, once you get here, there's no indication that you need to go this way along the edge. Actually, what is that right there? Okay, oddly enough, there is an old like metal blaze on the tree there. Huh. This is just a weird section here. All right. Although I do see some blazes on the telephone pole way out there. All right, let's finish this section here. Coming up to the end here. I don't know if you can see it on the telephone pole up ahead. There are some yellow blazes up there. And it is double blazed. So we will be, next time, the next section we start, we'll start right here and make our way down the road. Busy road. Yeah. All right. Look at all those cars coming. All right, so there's a little picnic table up here at the corner of the property. I'm gonna take a little break there, have some snacks to eat, some drink, before I start making the trek back. Yeah, so that last section got pretty confusing. If it wasn't for Google Maps, I'd probably still be back there somewhere trying to figure out where to go. I think it's Google Maps has this section of the trail is on Google Maps. You know how you use Google Maps? Your little dot, the blue dot shows your location. So that's what I was using to figure out where I was in relation to the trail. So when I was back near that old barn, I was going the one way, and I was looking at my map, and the blue dot was going further and further from where the trail actually was. So it was just not labeled really good back there at all. And up here is that one random metal blaze, yellow metal blaze. So it was like, I don't know. Yeah, so I think another viewer mentioned too, they echoed my sentiment on that. I got an email from somebody. Yeah, granted, you can use your map, Google Maps, a compass, all like GPS, all that stuff. But when you're hiking a public trail like this, you shouldn't have to be constantly checking those things to see if you're on trail. They should be clearly blazed. That's the thing. That's the way. It's not a complaint. It's an observation. It's the way it is. So, some sections of this trail have been marked beautifully, and other sections like this are just like, it's kind of confusing. You shouldn't have to wonder if you're on trail. It should be pretty obvious. Anyway, but it's all good. It all worked out. We're where we're supposed to be. So anyway, adds a little bit of excitement to the hike though too. Breaks up the monotony of the road hike a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy some beef jerky for a little bit, and then we'll start huffing our way back. All right, time to head back. And I just checked my map. That was about 3.3 miles, that section that we just did. See if those donkeys are still waiting for us when we get back. We'll leave this confusing area behind. I mean, maybe the trail did come through at one point, but they dumped a lot of stuff here. So, because, I don't know. This place just was not marked well. I know, there I go saying it again, but I spent quite a bit of time here trying to figure out what I was supposed to do. Yeah, because the trail goes straight that way. There were some marks on the trees right there, but then it's almost like a bunch of stuff just got dumped here on the trail. So that's the only reason why I didn't think it went this way, because there's just kind of all this stuff here. Anyway, now I know, and now anybody who watches this video knows too. And that's another reason for pointing this confusing stuff out too. I feel like I have an obligation to anybody who comes after me, especially if they watch my videos for reference, that when they get to the section like this, they can say, hey, we watched that video, now they know where to go. They can avoid my confusion. So I feel like that's why when I make these hiking videos, I like to point out, trail intersection stuff, to feel like you have an obligation to lead people in the right direction if there's a spot that's confusing and stuff like that. If that makes sense. Looks like they're coming down to see me again. At least the one is. Maybe not all the way. They're like, hey, it's that guy. He didn't have anything for us last time, so it's okay, guys. I still love you. There's my house again. Just up this way where the sheep and the horses. So we're back on this last little section. Oh, there's a squirrel. Oh, sheep doesn't want to say hi. There you are. Hello there. Oh, there's the other one. Oh, the horse is going. Oh, he's coming. Big guy. Hello there, big guy. All right. Is this your poo on the trail here? Probably. All right. Looks like they just kind of tossed the poo out here for us to walk on out here. Anyway. And the Jeep is still here, so that's good. So I guess it was okay to park here. But that'll be it then, folks. Another adventure on the Horseshoe Trail completed. you know, not a bad road walk. A little bit, well, more than a little bit confusing at the one spot, but we figured it out. But yeah, it's kind of cool if you have a challenge every now and then on the hike. But yeah, we're back. Yeah, just kind of rambling here. Thanks for coming along, folks, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.